episode number 15, How to Plan for a Successful 2019 for Fashion Business. So, hello everybody and thank you so much for tuning in my podcast, the Fashion Marketing Podcast. I'm so excited for this episode and I'm so happy that you are here listening to me to this episode because I want to talk about how to plan a successful 2019 for your fashion business. And so I know that probably today you are thinking, okay, Maricel, but I'm really busy at this moment because I'm working on my sales in my fashion product business, or if you are running a fashion service business, you are getting new clients and you are very, very busy this time of the year because we are very, very close to Christmas, and so probably you are so overwhelmed. But it's really important to plan your 2019. Even if you are overwhelmed right now. But it's important because you need to plan ahead as possible about your fashion business. So in this episode today, I want to give you 3 tricks, I would say, that I use myself in my business. And that can be easy to apply right now, even if you are overwhelmed. And so you can plan your 2019 in a very, very simple way. But before starting with this episode, I want to just say a few words about our sponsor. So this episode is sponsored by my free online training, very, very simple training but very powerful, and it's all about how to start a successful fashion business. So I wanted to talk about this mini training, just very, very short, very few words, because it's important if you are starting right now a fashion business. I think you should join my free mini training and you will find lots of valuable information to start your fashion business in the most right way, in a very, very successful way. So you can get the link to join my free mini training from the show notes. I will put there the link, so join me on my free mini training and you will get lots of valuable and powerful information to start your fashion business in the right way and to get it successful. So let's go back to this episode because I really love this episode, because I think that planning ahead, planning before is the secret to success in everything you do. Honestly, I was a total mess a few years ago, so not so long before, and even also when I started my fashion business, I was a total mess because I was not planning before. I was doing from my instinct, everything was just from minute to minute, I was not planning anything. And what was the result? A total flop, a crap thing. Everything I was doing was a mess. And I had mess in my life and I had mess in my fashion business. When I started my fashion business, my jewelry business, made in art jewelry, I was in a total mess. I was also creating collection of clothes. I was creating jewelry. I didn't plan anything about like the samples. That was, then at the end, I went in a total mess, and mess also in my economic situation. And total mess because I was not planning ahead how to create my samples, how to manufacture. So many times my samples came late before a show or a presentation. So everything was crazy. And that's why I learned that planning ahead in everything is absolutely fundamental, and this is the secret to get everything done in not perfect but in the right way. And this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm teaching to my clients, my students, in my online courses, I also write that in my ebooks, in everything I do. Everything must be planned before. And today, honestly, if I'm not planning, I would get mad and crazy. Why? Because I have also a 10 months old daughter and for my little baby, and I have to keep running also 2 businesses. So if I'm not planning everything from a week to a week in a perfect way, I would get mad and crazy. So I have to stay with my family, I have to stay with my child, with my daughter, I have to also stay with my mom as well, and with my also boyfriend. I have to run 2 fashion businesses. So if I'm not really focused and organized, everything will be crazy. So that's why I wanted to record this podcast episode for this time of the year, because it's really important to plan, even if you are very busy right now with your orders or with your clients in your fashion business. But take the time to plan now your 2019, and trust me, you will get everything will get much easier, and you will be more satisfied and less frustrated, less overwhelmed. So let's start with the 3 secrets I use myself to plan ahead a successful new year. So basically the 3 simple ideas I use myself to set new plans and goals to success for 2019 are very simple and very easy to apply right now in your life and your business. So first is about looking at your numbers from 2018. So, you cannot go on if you don't face the fact that you need to know the numbers for your business from 2018. I know it seems boring or stressful right now, but when you are really overwhelmed because you are really overwhelmed right now from your holiday sales, but it's the most important thing for you to really know your numbers. So if you know your numbers, you know what to improve or change, what is working or not working, and you go from there. So check your numbers for example, check your last year sales and income and compare them with your sales from 2018. For example, check also your email list size if you are growing an email list, and if you are not growing your email list, just go and check and grow right now and start growing your email list right now, because as you know, I'm a big fan of growing your email list, because I'm pretty sure that money are in the list. Email marketing is still the best way to reach your customers and potential customers too. So if you want to know more also about how to increase your email list or how to start an email list, you can send me a message, because I have also resources for you about growing and starting an email list as well. So just send me a message. You can send me from the podcast, or you can go to ebooksforfashion.com and send me a direct message. So it's important to know your sales, but also your email list size, but also your social media presence from last year and in 2018. So your followers on Instagram, your fans on Facebook, your Twitter followers, your Pinterest followers, your LinkedIn connections. These are the main social media I use for my 2 fashion businesses, but check those you use for your fashion business. What is working best for you? So if you know how you increased your social media, I'm sure you know also how to reach your potential customers, how to speak to them, how to get them to your business from social media. And you know which are also the social media that are working better for you, so you know what to improve. So it's really important to check your numbers from 2018 and check from also 2017 as well. Then the second step is set your goals, your yearly goals in terms of sales and also of what you want to reach in your fashion business, and break them down in monthly or even weekly goals. Personally, I prefer to think of weekly and monthly goals as I think they are much easier to reach and I don't feel overwhelmed. For example, it's much easier to think that you can reach $5,000, for example, as a monthly income for your fashion business that reaches $60,000 yearly. So try to break down for your fashion business. Then third, write down your personal goals too. So it's really important if you want to grow your fashion business to grow yourself too. You know, I love personal development and to work on your mindset and what you want for yourself. Personal happiness is strongly connected with a successful 2019 for your fashion business. So your personal happiness will be you will reflect what you feel inside and your personal happiness in your fashion business too. So it's important that you write down also your personal goals, because you will get better and better and better working in your fashion business. So let's go back to the 3 secrets. Let's wrap up this episode. This is a short episode, but I think it's full of important things to improve in your fashion business and to set up right now in your fashion business if you want to get an amazing 2019. So first, look at your numbers from 2018 and also check 1 year before 2017, so you know exactly which direction you are going. Then, second, set up your yearly goals in terms of sales and also what you want to reach in your fashion business, and break them down in monthly or even weekly goals. Then third, write down your personal goals too. Personal development is so important if you want to grow as a person and also in your fashion business. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to learn more, just go to ebooksforfashion.com, check my ebooks, my online courses, and if you need consulting one-to-one with me, I'm here really to help you as much as possible and as I can, in the way as much as possible I really want to help you to grow your fashion business in the right way. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'm here to hear you and to help you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I'll catch you next week. Bye for now.